Hello everybody, Andrew Gray here for some more Heroes of the Storm. We have queued up on Quick Match as a random hero and find ourselves playing Tyrande. We'll get this little bit of a mini game out of the way first. On the friendly team we find ourselves with a Sylvanus, myself as Tyrande, a Murky, Alarak and Dahaka against Rexar, Jaina, Chromie, Sylvanus and Malfurion on the enemy team. As Tyrande, we are a ranged support hero. We have a little bit of healing ability, but I am going to go for a DPS build this time, which will probably annoy people, but hey ho. So straight off we are going to go, we're not going to go with, we need to kill 40 and we just can't do that with this particular we are going to go with Empower. We're going to go with a semi-owl build, and we do have quick cast on, which is new for me pretty much. Yeah, we did Q there. Our Q is definitely on cooldown though. We need to get out of here quick. We have no healing left, so we will get in the way here as much as we possibly can. We'll put a Q out there.
I've known much better healers.
We have no mana, which is why we can't do any skills. So we are going to have to grab this and try and conserve mana a little bit until... And let's come down and do. So the idea of this battlefield is, you see at periods throughout the time we have these two immortals spawn in the center, this one which we can attack and the enemy defends. Sorry, I just need to pay attention to what's going on as well here. We need to be careful. Because we have no mana and no health, so we are going to recall straight away. We are going to go for hit multiple targets with our, and we're going to hit that down here. So the idea is we defend our immortal essentially, which is where all the enemy is at the moment, while attacking the enemy's immortal. After we do so, or after immortal goes down to 0 health, it then pushes against the enemy's structures, be that ours or be that theirs at the time. We need to get out of here. We have been caught, but we'll just throw one of those out. Let's heal up there. And there we go, we have successfully pretty much defended our immortal there by wiping out the enemy team. So then the idea is to do as much damage as possible to the enemy's immortal before they respawn. Not quite getting out of the way of those quick enough. We'll throw that across. Let's put a hunter's mark on there and do more damage. We'll also put a heal on our friendly. And there we go. So we have reduced the enemy's immortal down to 0 health. Our friendly immortal will take a second to in the middle to ready up. We'll just throw a load of that out. We'll heal up our Dahaka. And then we'll move and push against a enemy lane. And we'll go up and we will help our immortal do just that.
I move for the gates of heaven.
For our next one, we're just going to go and get reduced cooldowns. I have no mana, so they're going to have to watch out, basically. We can do a little bit of damage here and there, and we can heal up here and there a little bit, but besides that, I am out. Yeah, I can do nothing here. Not a lot I can do there, considering I have no mana left. We'll just do a little. We know there's Chromie. And there's the enemy team up in that corner, basically. And we know where they all are, so it's just a case of being careful. Just got to be careful again. Let's do another heal on our Dahaka over there. Just got to be careful, really. Okay, we need to get some more mana back rather than just messing around here, so let's do that. We're getting a good push up top as well, I think, so that's not too bad. We've got specialists down bottom, we're holding our own down there. And here comes another round of the Immortal. One thing I didn't explain is the Immortal, whatever Immortal spawns and pushes, whatever the remaining health is on the opposing Immortal, they gain as a shield. Okay, I haven't really been explaining our talents too much. I am going to get Shadowfall, I shouldn't have done. We're going to go for a healing build. So our trait, our D, our Hunter's Mark, basically increases the amount of damage we do to the vulnerable target by 25% in the last 4 seconds. We'll shoot off an owl just to see who's up there. And we'll heal up our Alarak there. Our Q ability, which you've probably seen, is our healing ability. What that enables us to do is to heal the target, and it also heals us for a slight amount at the same time. Our E ability allows us to essentially, does a skill shot in a small area, and allows us to stun an opponent. Our W ability is the owl that goes off in a straight line. As you've no doubt seen, that's a mixed clip there. And damages enemies, well, usually the first enemy hits are, in this case, enemies along its path because we spec'd up into it. And our heroic ability that we've selected basically is a stealth for all allied heroes and heals them for 369 over 8 seconds. And then they receive another burst of healing as well after that period of time too. Oh, it's gone up top rather than down bottom. Well, we're still going to push down bottom here with Murky rather than do up top. We're just going to have to be careful. Let's throw up an owl up there. We're also going to heal people.
Is this the best healing you can do?
And then we're going to throw up another owl just because we can. We'll get out of the range of that because it keeps targeting us. We can't target buildings apparently, so we need to get out of the way of this a little bit. We'll throw up another one of those, and we will heal up our Murky. And then what we're going to do is gain attack speed when we use our Hunter's Mark. We'll get out of the way of this now, because that's where the enemy team is now coming down and rotating to. And we will heal up there. We'll throw that out. And we'll just put a heal down on everyone.
You served your High Lord well enough.
And we will come down and get this, because that's a good idea. Nicely done there by Murky. Just bribing everybody there. That's where the enemy team is, so we'll just throw up. Yep, that's where they are. In comes Jaina. Let's throw one of those down. We'll throw that down as well. We will heal our Murky. Never forget your little Murkies. They're useful at times. Let's go and throw a heal out there. And we'll just send out some healing. No big problem. So yeah, we couldn't have won that one, but we're pushing in there anyway by the looks of it. There we go, we'll just try and get rid of that.
Certainly no angel.
We are lower mana, so we will just let people know on that, and we do need to heal that up though. And we'll put a Hunter's Mark down on the Immortal just so we can do some stuff. Let's send that out. We do not have enough to hit our R at the moment, but now we do, so let's get everybody healed up. Let's get Rexar out of the equation. We need to get out of here because I have no mana left. And we are being targeted quite badly.
You can see this hero.
We have no mana, and for some reason we are engaging. Good, we've managed to get Malfurion. Let's send out an Owl. And then get back in here. There goes our Sylvanas. We do need to defend. And we are going to go with increased width and damage on our Owl ability here. As you can see, we're staying back a little bit. We do have some high damage for a support as well. It's generally all we are doing is helping out. Let's throw out an Owl that way.
Let us make
Their failure is completed.
And we were taken down there. Hopefully Sylvanas is doing enough damage to that Immortal. Only the first death we've got. What? Sylvanas being a little bit, yeah, Sylvanas-y. Again, damage output isn't great. Our healing's better than the enemy team so far. We've only died once. And we've been a part of, what, 18 of these kills? Let's go and do this. Didn't quite manage to hit anybody there. Let's hit heals on everybody. And then get up there. We do need to give some heals. Let's send out some of that. Sylvanas is down the bottom pushing, and the enemy team obviously going down to meet that. We need to do our best to get down here and to heal her. They're all grouped together, so let's do that. And we were out of position a little bit, although the team wasn't there to help either. We are going to get wiped if we're not careful. We were a bit slow to react to Sylvanas being in trouble there. At least I thought. The hacker bringing the enemy team to Sylvanas there. Sylvanas just managing to hold off. They've got 20 seconds before I can heal up. Murky's doing okay down the bottom. Hopefully the enemy team will be forced to rotate down. Sylvanas should be okay. We will go and help her out, which we shouldn't need to waste our heroic on it.
This fight has only just begun.
The angel will return soon. You must rip him apart.
I will come up and heal up our Sylvanas there. Okay, enemy team should be rotating up to deal with us. We'll just throw one of those out, just to annoy them a little bit. And just keep everyone topped up with the little tiny bit of healing we can do. We will throw down Hunter's Mark on this thing and do all the damage we can to it. Let's give some healing to Alarak there, who's got low health, and we'll send off a W just to see what we can hit, essentially. We'll make sure we are up there, and we will hit our R. We've got to be careful here. Let's put a heal up there, and we'll put a Hunter's Mark there. Could not get down to her in time. There goes Chromie, and we'll dodge straight into it. Let's do that then, and we'll just throw that there. And we'll come up here and do what damage we can do to this. Let's put Hunter's Mark on it.
Let us make haste.
Oh, this is all we can do, just try and apply some damage where our Murky does the best they can down at the bottom. Again, the reason why we're doing that rather than defending is we cannot go in 1v5 and expect to defend. Just a little bit too late on our ultimate there. And if we do damage to the enemy's Immortal, this shield that it gets when it pushes is less, meaning we can take it down quicker. Just as a side note, when the Immortals have a shield, they do range attacks. When they lose their shield, they start doing melee attacks. We'll just throw that one out and see what damage we can do. Let's put a heal down there and get out of that. There's nothing I can do there. Nope, not at all. Our cooldown was not ready.
You have failed him for now.
This is a pretty good push by the enemy team. We now have 3 deaths, so we need to start being a little bit more careful. We've been a little bit too lazy with our positioning. Sylvana's still being very, very salty.
The enemy is attacking our core.
Yeah, I mean, there's no need for that. Just, you know, it is what it is.
Our core is under attack.
And let's see what Sylvanas says. Nothing.
The flames of hell.
Sorry, I was expecting something there for Sylvanas. Maybe I'm being a bit too harsh.
MVP.
I think their Chromie did pretty well, to be honest. We did get a Dominator, so 17 hero killing spree, which is okay. I do like Tyrande. She's not amazing as such, but she's a very good solid pick. You'll never get amazing healing out of her, really. Having said that, 44k, not too bad. But you will get some pretty good damage out of her with the right builds, which I know I said I was going for a damage build, but in the end didn't, but that's the way it goes, isn't it? Talent-wise, we went for Empower at level 1. So when we throw out our Sentinel, once it impacts something, an enemy hero basically, our cooldowns are reduced by 2 seconds. Pierce at level 4 goes quite nicely with our level 1, our Empower. Basically, it no longer stops at the first hero hit, but carries on, so you get 2-second cooldown for everything it hits along the path. Lunar Momentum at level 7, so each basic attack reduces our basic ability cooldowns by 0.6 seconds. Again, the more you auto-attack, the more you're sending out and hitting with these Sentinels, then the more you can spam your abilities. Shadowstalk at level 10 enables us to stealth and heal all our allies. It's a small heal over time, over 8 seconds, and then a small burst as well at the end of it. Huntress Fury at level 13 gives us a 40% additional attack speed when our Hunter's Mark is applied. And then at level 16 we went for Ranger, which increases the width of our Sentinel by 100% and increases the amount of damage dealt based on the distance it travelled. So ideally you want to do it as far away as possible so it hits for a fair amount. And then at level 20 we would have just gone for the attack speed increase on our basic attacks, which again, because we took out Lunar Momentum, it just increases the cooldown rate of our abilities. As always, everyone, thank you very much for watching. Please like if you like the video, dislike if you dislike it. Leave a comment to let me know how I can get better, because without a comment, a dislike or a like, there's not a lot I can do with it. Subscribe if you want to be notified of any future videos that I put out, and also there's the Patreon there if you want to support me just that little bit further. As always, thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.